It's getting messy again, and this time is because Very Dark Man claimed that he has gone ahead to investigate the matter between Mercy Chinwo and her former manager, Dr. Ezekiel, thank God, also known as Eezeetee. According to Very Dark Man, Mercy Chinwo is a liar, manipulator, because she was trying to manipulate the public into believing that she was the one who was maltreated by her record label, when according to VDM, it's the other way around. Mercy Chinwo is the one who, took money from the record label, went behind their back to take money from them, went behind their back to charge for shows and collect money for shows, and when she took the money, she did not remit to the record label. Very Dark Man shared a lot of evidence, to prove his point, and you guys, in this video, we're going to talk about all of them. Welcome to the real show, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. So where do we start from? From the fact that Very Dark Man shared that, according to the Mr. Eezeetee, he actually sent Mercy Chinwo an email that they are going to withhold her royalties because she has not remitted, or she did not finish her own side of the contract to the record label. So she has not remitted money that she took for events she went for behind the record label's back. So because she has not remitted money to them too, they are going to hold the royalties until she comes to the record label and they settle this whole matter, bring out their books and balance accounts so that everybody will know who's owing the other person. So VDM shared this evidence, the email sent by Eezeetee to Mercy Chinwo.
Now, this is the heading of the letter. Notice of breach of contract and infringement of copyright against Mercy Chinwo.
Now, I'll go straight to the important part, where inside the email it says to Mercy Chinwo now, kindly note herewith that we have raised the issue of no communication and non-remittance of money from performers at various events, which was intentionally boycotted to your personal account against the agreed provided organizational account. On our email to you on the 12th of April 2022, consequently, all royalties due to you were paid to you in full. However, royalties for streams of content and distributed on virtual platform was paid till the first quarter of 2022, being received and paid quarterly as agreed and reported. Further to this, you were informed through our mutual pastor, Reverend Temple Odoko, of the fact that your royalties from virtual stream from second quarter of 2022 will be retained until you take step to repair this breach, and adequate reconciliation is done in the interest of all parties. Based on the foregoing, your exploitation of the song, composition, and musical work production without prior authorization from us is an infringement.
So yeah, that was the mail sent to Mercy Chinwo, and according to Eezeetee, it was after this mail was sent and maybe the money was being delayed still, Mercy Chinwo went ahead to report the matter to EFCC, and after EFCC dragged Eezeetee to Ilorin, where they arrested him or detained him for days, they forced him, according to him, to remit money to Mercy Chinwo. Now, this is what happened. Eezeetee is actually working with Very Dark Man. That's one thing that it's clear. It's not even allegedly, because from the messages and the evidences, according to that Very Dark Man is posting, you can tell that this person was talking to Ezekiel Thango. This person was talking to him maybe on WhatsApp or anywhere directly, because they exchanged messages, and Very Dark Man was showing his phone screen, or at least screenshot messages. Now, Eezeetee shared names of the officers who threatened him, who intimidated him in EFCC office, trying to get him to sign money off to Mercy Chinwo. He claimed that they locked his account, so when they wanted him to remit the money, they had to open the account for him to send the money to Mercy Chinwo. Now he showed evidence of the money he paid to Mercy Chinwo. You guys see.
They froze his account.
They now sent him invitation to come to EFCC office, and then the guy said, why am I coming to EFCC office? This thing is a civil dispute. We can settle this thing together. It's simple. Mercy Chinwo was going behind the label to make money without remitting to the label. It's simple as ABCD. Let her come, then we'll balance this thing, then everybody goes. So Ilorin, on the 24th of April, that was when he got to Ilorin. They detained him that he was trying to scam Mercy Chinwo. Now, when they brought out the petition, it was Mercy Chinwo and Judy K that wrote the petition. The name of the IPO is Stanley Ojilobo of EFCC in Ilorin, which this case must be investigated further. Now, Stanley Ojilobo of EFCC was now forcing Eezy.
So you guys can see that the message, he said that Stanley kept asking me, you understand, to write statements. So you can tell that it was Eezeetee that was meeting Very Dark Man. You know, he's the one sending him messages, at least sending him his own side of the story. Eventually, Eezeetee refunded the money, and this is the evidence of the money he refunded. He paid in installments, and these are all the receipts of the payment he made: $40,000, $200,000, you know, different installments, and he eventually paid the money to Mercy Chinwo. Then, according to Eezeetee, Mercy Chinwo came back and refunded him money too, saying that this is the money that she got behind the label's back. You know, when she was in the label, when she was still signed to the label, the money that she got from going on shows without remitting to the label. And Mercy Chinwo paid the money, $3,500. VDM posted the receipt, and if you can see this, the sender to account name Easy Global Ministry and sent for Mercy Chinwo $3,500. And now the issue is that Mercy Chinwo has paid this money, but Eezeetee is not having it. Eezeetee is saying you cannot just pay me money and say this is what I owe you, and you have to bring your books, and we'll have to do account. You know, we have to open your books since I have paid you this money. And Eezeetee is saying that is royalties for the ones he has been owing her, and since he has paid her rather what he's owing her, she cannot just pay and say this is what you are owing. So they should bring their books. So Mercy Chinwo will bring your books, open your account. Eezeetee will open their account. And according to VDM and Eezeetee, Mercy Chinwo has refused to bring her books. So you guys, let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section. So from what we can see, Eezeetee is working with Very Dark Man, and Very Dark Man is very invested in this matter. You know, he's very passionate about it from everything we can see. First things first, he's saying he's going to investigate further. And if you ask me, there's nothing that Eezeetee is saying that is VDM is saying that's actually so new. All these things he's saying, Ezekiel, thank God, has said it. But if you guys know VDM, he likes to be very, very passionate and make it look as if he's discovering gold in the sky. And now, this is not me saying that what he's saying is not true. I'm just saying that these things are things that we've been talking about since days before. The only difference in this whole matter is the fact that Eezeetee is giving him the documents that he did not post online. Now, Eezeetee was saying he will bring out documents. He's just showing receipts and his receipts of payment. But based on this money, that was like the first bone of contention. That's how this matter started in the first place. That was the first news we even brought out, that Mercy Chinwo dragged her ex-manager to court for alleged fraud of over $200,000. That was the beginning of the news. The only difference was that now they are bringing out receipts of the payments, you know, but he has always said that he paid that money. So yes, now I don't know why they are working with each other. I don't know why this matter is still going back and forth. I don't know if VDM reached out to Eezeetee or if it was Eezeetee that reached out to VDM. But what I'm saying is that based on everything we've talked about in this video, with all the receipts we are seeing for payments, if Eezeetee claims that he has paid all the royalties he's owing Mercy Chinwo, then I actually feel like he has a right to ask Mercy Chinwo to bring her books for him to see the amount that she collected when she was under the record label. I do not think that Mercy Chinwo can just pay him money and say this is what I collected. As long as she was under the record label, he deserves to know, like, this is how much you are owing, you know. He deserves to know that this is how much you collected when you were with us. So yeah, based on all these monies that have been mentioned, I think that is what they should do right now. We cannot say, oh, you cannot just take 3.5 and give him and say this is the money you are owing. This is someone that paid you almost $300,000 in royalties. Yes, that one is recorded. So yes, you have to show him records of the one you are paying. You cannot assume that it's just 3.5 you are owing him. He has a right to ask you to bring your books. This is messed up, and to think that I felt like they were going to reconcile without all this back and forth, all these bloggers getting involved, because just a few days ago they were in Dr. Akintayo's office where they were saying that they wanted to reconcile, and to see that they were still going ahead with this matter more and more, it just, you know, goes to show that this is actually deeper than we actually thought it was. I just really don't know if Mercy Chinwo will respond to VDM, but you guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. It's the real show. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.